Okay. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Joe. Good morning, Joellen. Good morning, Jolene. Good morning, Joski. Good morning, Joey. Good morning, Jojo. Joseph, hi. Joanna, what's up? And you, Joe. What's up, Joe? What's up, y'all? I am the Divine Maverick, also known as the Mother of Twins, helping you along this twin flame journey. I can't help myself. I was looking for my notebook because I was going to write down the songs that we had so far today, you guys. And we're going to just trust the spirit guys to keep the refrigerator repairman at bay while I give y'all this message hot off the press. Sorry, I'm seeing the emails coming in, text messages, I mean. But and so we're going to get right into the message. It's not, this is, what is it? What is the message? Y'all put the title in there for me. Hey, Alexa. Good morning, everybody. What y'all drinking? Tell me, somebody type the title in for me, please. I sort of kind of know it. I have to tell y'all about how the title came about. I was on the phone this morning. A couple of things I want to tell y'all, because that could be a whole separate stream, but I don't know how I'm going to do that. I'll start with a story, but that might be a title I need to use. Oh, my goodness. What I was going to say changed up because I got on the telephone. Y'all know how I do. If I start talking to somebody, then, you can't help but have an impartation. So how y'all doing today? Hello, everybody. Let me get comfortable. Thank you. Controlling that monkey mind. It's bigger than you. Yes. Now you take that both ways. I'm sure when you read the title of the stream, you were like, it's bigger than me. Honestly, when I got the title, it was like I was talking to somebody, just saying it's bigger than you. And I believe I was actually talking to somebody in 3D. So maybe that's where that came from. But it was like, it's bigger than you. But yes, you can read that it's bigger than you, or it's bigger than that person, right? So in other words, it's not just about us. What we go through is not just for us or about us. It is about us, but it's not for us only, exclusively. It's for the betterment, if that's even, it's betterment a word, for the success of all connected. Mm-hmm. Good morning, Joe. So y'all, thank you. First, let me just do this as y'all are still coming in the room. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. From the bottom, from the tippy top of my heart, not the bottom, but the top of my heart. I want to thank you for hanging out with me. I want to thank you for Shamana. Sorry, I just saw a title. I just saw okay, he's with family. I just saw a headline from a news story that's talking about a celebrity that's going to spend Christmas with his ex and their daughters. So they're in a good place, is what the headline says. And I was like, oh, it kind of did something to me a little bit. But anyway, that might be a message for somebody. If you've been wondering, are they going to be with me for Christmas, or is this going to be over by Christmas? I'll tell you that this is bigger than you. Okay, so somebody might be staying comfortable or being with an ex or returning to an ex. And I know we don't even start the morning like that, especially if that's a particularly sensitive subject for you. But I really feel like I want to say it. So that means you can handle it. That means you can hear this. But you can hear this and then govern yourself accordingly. So anyway, let me, as I was saying, sorry because that headline I literally, like, it's like I heard it talking to me from my phone. I don't know why I looked that way, but anyway, I was drawn there. Thank you for joining me on Morning Joe. Thank you for coming in every morning. Those of you who do come in every morning, thank you thank you, Jay. That's an awfully nice compliment. Thank you for spending some time with us. Thank you for being concerned about even if I'm streaming. Thank you, Mika, for being here as a vest dog or moderator, the side of glory. And all the just the ride or dies, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So thank you for being here, and thank you for being supportive. Thank you for supporting the community. Thank you for supporting yourselves. Thank you for your likes, your comments, your shares. Thank you for subscribing. Some of y'all, thank you for unsubscribing. Get out of here. Go find your tribe so you can heal. But anyway, that's what it's all about. You know what I mean? Anyway, thank you for what you are bringing to the collective by deciding to take this journey seriously, take yourself seriously, listen to what's being spoken, not just by me, but by anyone that is having an impact or influence in your life. Thank you. Your spirit guides, thank you. The heavenlies, thank you for doing the work, for staying the course, for knowing when you're being tested, and understanding that it's for the, the greater good of all. You are here to lift the vibration of the entire planet, and so that is if you think about that, you can't even get your mind around that. If you think about every beautiful soul that's on this planet, every beautiful soul that's here now, that's coming, because see, what you're doing right now today is going to affect the generations to come. Isn't that beautiful? Some of y'all are going to be trailblazers in putting in new technology or research, and using science to support what we already have learned spiritually. Even in the esoteric, it's all going to like come together. Things are going to be illumined, or illuminated to those who are seekers, and those who are lost, they're going to be found. They're going to find themselves, and you have a crucial role to play in this thing. And so it's not about you. It's not about you. This is not about you. This is not about them. So don't, when you stop seeing it as them and you, them and you, that right there is already a divisive, right? Just like, for instance, I'll take this example that just came in with when I took that headline, took my attention. You don't get bogged down in the fact that this person, this celebrity, is spending Christmas with their ex, all right, and their daughters, all right? It's not about you. This is bigger than you, okay? Though I'm not saying it won't hurt you or be, if you're disappointed, I'm not saying that. But what I want you to hear is the second part of this message. Nothing is yet set in stone. Let's control the monkey mind. That doesn't mean they're getting back together. That doesn't mean, and by the way, because I don't want to say the celebrity's name, I'm just saying, but this person just broke up with another major celebrity that is now connected to her twin flame. And they have been separated for like 10, 15 years. Couple of marriages in between them both, or marriage. They both married other people and all that, but they're back together now. I'm not gonna, y'all should be able to figure it out from there. But that person that woman is no longer dating is going back to his ex for the holidays to be with his two daughters and his ex. So again, it could be something as simple as, that's why you got to control that monkey mind. It could be something as simple as not wanting the daughters to feel some kind of way. I don't know what they did last year. Maybe that person was not there last year because that person was in another country with who they were dating at the time. I don't know. But my point is, you don't make it so much about you or something that's against you. Stop seeing it as you and them and start seeing this bigger picture. Nothing is yet set in stone. That does not mean that this thing is going to rekindle or come back. Thank you, Kay. Bless you. That simply means that that and loneliness or wanting to go somewhere comfortable or familiar, especially after this person broke up with somebody. You know what I mean? I don't know where you are in your connection, and I don't know why I'm on the spot right here, but we're going to do this until I feel like I've said everything I'm supposed to say to you. So work with me for a moment. But I'm just saying, nothing is yet set in stone. No doesn't always stay no. Now, we're saying this today, but this is the 2nd of December. We don't know what may happen. Now, again, you don't know what may happen, and you don't know why what is happening unless you ask. And we already been talking about for the last 2 or 3 weeks. Ask. You have not because you ask not. You have not. You don't understand because you did not seek understanding or understanding. And if you're saying, but I did, then I'm going to tell you that then you have been ignoring the guidance. Why? Probably because of blockages that you have, subconscious fears that need to come to the surface so that you can work through them. Okay. See how easy that is? I say it's easy, but you know what I mean? There's work. You guys roll up your sleeves and be committed to this. But I'm saying, control that monkey mind. Don't let things start to run away with you. Oh, bless y'all. Look at y'all giving today. Okay. I'm here for it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Everyone is donating now. I'm looking at the camera. Y'all are over here to my right. So you're left. But anyway, thank you. I appreciate you guys. But anyway, so I'm saying control that monkey mind. And if you don't know the phrase monkey mind, look it up. But I'm just going to say it's when you start to run all the scenarios, the what ifs, what should, what could, and then 1 minute you start with one place, and by the time you finish, your stomach is upset, you're not sleeping at night, you're angry, maybe you're snapping at everybody around you, family and friends, your kids, you're short patient, you're short patient. Is that even a thing? Impatient? My daddy just slipped in here. I'm sorry. I'm short patient. Your mama's short patient. Is that even a word, you guys? Is that even a thing? Short patient? Not short patience. I said short patient with a T. Because that's how my daddy said, oh my gosh. Hey, Daddy. Now, my daddy's not on the other side. He's in South Carolina, so but I feel his energy very strongly. I don't know why, but short, patient. Why is that? Why is that so? You so short, patient with your old short, patient butt. What? Short, patient. anyway, anyway, y'all, this phone. I don't know why all these headlines are I'm drawn to these headlines. Anyway, so the message. As I was talking on the phone and getting ready for you guys and get ready, just getting in the zone, I was bringing the cards out. I always bring the cards from where I work during the day, during session in my office. I've been working in the kitchen again. I've come full circle because I started the channel a year ago at this very spot in the kitchen, and I even changed like literally this very spot because before my angle has been kind of over this way, but I moved it today, so it's literally I'm almost I guess yes, I am literally back in the exact same spot where I first started this stream, this channel. And it's so funny because what a difference a year makes. Look at where we are now. Y'all remember, I didn't even show my face, because I didn't want to be a distraction because I knew I would be a lot. By the time I started showing my face and talking to y'all for real, I knew I'd be a lot. So I eased my way in here. And I'm saying that to say, even when I started a year ago, nothing was set in stone. I stayed open, I stayed flowing, I stayed receptive to what the spirit would have me do and lead me to, right? And this is the same thing for you. Stay open, stay receptive to what the spirit is doing. Stay open and stay receptive to how things are moving, because just because you see something like this one day does not mean that the next day or the next week or the next month or the next year that it will not be entirely different. Okay. Because we call it progression, we call it forward movement, we call it ascension, we call it acceleration, we call it evolution, elevation. And this is always happening for you. It always appears that nothing's happening under the surface. And I love my duck analogy. When you see a duck on top of water, they're just floating. But if you go under the water, you'll see their little feet like, what I mean? They moving, baby. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm talking about. It looks like nothing's happening or things are being at a standstill, but it's really not. It's a lot of spiritual activity going on. Even a babe, even when you're carrying a baby, the baby is birthed in the darkness. The baby is carried in the womb. All right. The baby is formed in almost what appears to be a mystery. It's mysterious. Now we know the science of it. The sperm meets the egg and da 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 and on and on. But okay, but how? How? Of all the, you know what I mean? It only needs one. All the, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to go there because I'll go there. But I'm saying even a baby it grows in the darkness, and you know that something is happening because you see things beginning to expand. All right. So that's what I'm saying. It can't ever stay the same. The baby even starts like a little seed, and then it just gets bigger and bigger, turns into a human. So I'm saying your life is like that. Nature is always demonstrating the majesty and the perfection of the universe. Nature is always demonstrating that. Nature is always showing us that. When little eaglets learn to fly or birds are learning to fly, their mamas kick them out of the nest. You're gonna learn today. Was not Kevin Hart. That was not an original. That was a bird in bird language saying that. Now, we didn't hear it in English, but I'm telling you, those of you who are animal whisperers, that bird said, you're going to learn today, because the bird was like, don't push me out. You know what I'm saying? Don't push me out of the nest. Wait, I'm scared. And that mama knew better. That mama had foresight. You know what I mean? That parent, you as a parent, you have foresight. You know what's good, right? And just like you govern your children and you know their strengths and their weaknesses, the universe knows you. You know yourself. You're remembering who you are. And the only way you can do that is what? You got to try. You got to get kicked out of the nest. You got to show that your wings can actually flap, baby. You got to show that you can fly. So don't sit there just because the birds are born. They're not sitting in the nest going, well, I guess we'll be here forever. I don't know if they innately know that they're going to leave the nest. Maybe they know that because their mama's out flying around bringing food back and all kinds of things, or their daddy. Let's not leave the daddy. You know what? We love you. Somebody just said, what about the men? Okay, I don't know who said that, but I heard you. But what I'm saying, hear my heart. I'm just telling the story right now. Don't come for me. Unless I send for you. And I didn't. Anyway. Anyway, but an animal innately knows that it's going to get bigger, it's going to grow, it's going to be able to overcome some obstacles or challenges. They're showing me a giraffe now. standing on a baby giraffe, learning to walk. I don't know what a baby giraffe is called. If you know that, then bless your heart. But I'm saying that's what they're showing me, and they're wobbly on their knees. They're wobbly when they first start. Any little baby is wobbly when they first learn to walk and stand, stand on their own, right? But they understand that it's bigger than them. They need to learn how to walk so they can learn how to defend themselves. So I'm saying, even if you feel like you are out of your comfort zone, or venturing into unknown territory, you might be a little wobbly on your legs for a moment. But baby, the bigger picture is you're going to learn to walk, and then you're going to learn to run, and then you're going to learn to defend yourself, and then you're going to learn the lay of the land. In other words, you're always growing, changing, moving, ascending. It's getting better and better and better. And you got to believe that, even when it feels like it's not going anywhere or getting any better. You better know the mere fact that you woke up today and you're breathing. All right. And you can wiggle your fingers. And if you can't wiggle your fingers, I bet you can wiggle your toes. And if you can't wiggle your toes and your fingers today, I bet you can wiggle your nose. And if you don't know how to wiggle your nose today, I bet you can blink your eyes. And if you can't blink your eyes today, then I bet you can make your stomach go by making your breath making your belly move. You know what I'm saying? You can do Shama. You can do something. You can do something, but what you're not going to do is let that monkey mind tell you that this is where it ends. This is where it stops. The only thing that we want to end or stop is the bad stuff, but our movement will never stop. Our change will never stop. The one thing you can rely on about change is that change is always going to happen. That's the one thing you can count on. You want stability in your life? Believe this truth right here. Everything is going to change all the time. That's your fact and truth. That's your stability. All right? That's why you don't have to hold on to an outcome too long. That's why we talk about letting things go. That's what the forgiveness is all about, because you have to give spirit room to operate. You have to change. You have to switch up. You have to sometimes compromise or stand your ground. I don't know your life. You know where you are, but I'm saying you got to know where you are and then govern yourself accordingly, because nothing is yet set in stone. I love this man. I mean, and I'm sure, I know he was a narcissist. But he was the coolest narcissist I ever met. I'm telling you, somebody might not like that, but that's okay. But it was literally all about this person, this man. And I mean, but he said something, and I'm telling you, it rings true even now. He said a no doesn't I keep saying stay no. Stay no. What is it? Stay no. Stay no. Is that somebody's name? St. Stenophilus, I'm hearing. Stanos. I know y'all thinking John Stamos. Oh God, did I just say his name? Whatever. Hey, John Stamos, I loved your show. Hey. Some of y'all might have a full house. I don't know. Is that why you thinking? Listen, if you have a full house right now and you want some folk to get out or go, don't worry. Nothing is yet set in stone. They're going to leave. It's not going to be like this always. Breathe. Okay? Breathe. While I'm pausing, sorry, I'm looking at the chat. Empress Nell just called me baby girl. I love that. Is it a shadow or is mama bleeding? It must be a shadow. I'm not bleeding. Bleeding where? Oh, you mean under my nose? That's a shadow. Oh my gosh. You talking about under my nose? I see it now. Oh my gosh. You guys, that's crazy. That's a shadow. Oh my gosh. Now I have to wait, hold on. I've been sitting there for 19 minutes looking like oh, now I'm about to do something that was going to be inappropriate. I was about to do something that would have been inappropriate. I don't know. I can't do anything, y'all. That is so crazy. I don't know what to do. I don't know which way to go. I don't know. It's a shadow. I'm sorry. I don't know which way to go, you guys. Oh my gosh. That is fun. I see it. Oh my. Somebody said, I thought you had, y'all, guess what, y'all? Wait. How about I'm about to delete the whole video? Y'all better take notes, because this is, oh my gosh, hold up. Listen, the way my vanity is set up, the way the vanity is set up, The way the vanity is set up, I can't even do that. She told me, do not start over. Oh, I can't start over. But wait, I still see it. That is crazy. I don't know what that is. What is happening? That is hilarious. Somebody be like, this woman is totally, I don't know. I don't know what that is. Somebody say, you still look beautiful. Oh, Zia said, what did you talk about yesterday? Thank you. That's right. Y'all don't care. Y'all don't have to tell me I look better. I mean, that look, no, it's still there. I see it. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. I mean, it's not hilarious. This is a good word. All right, that means I need to hurry up and get out of here. See, y'all play too much. All right. She said, I thought I missed the explanation in the beginning. Barbara said, you still look beautiful with your bloody nose. Oh my God, love is infinite. Exactly right. Exactly right. She said, it's bigger than you. You're right. It's not about the shadow that is now appearing. See how I'm saying? Spirit Kiki, didn't God always do that in church? If I preached on something, we would demonstrate it, right? It would happen in the service. Before we got out of those doors, if I was talking about something, we would have it literally happen in 3D. I'm so serious. So you're right. You're right. Somebody talking about the blood still works. Y'all had to take it to church, didn't y'all? I should have said, that's the blood of Jesus. That's the blood. Yes, the blood. Yes, I got a bloody nose. Anyway, see, I done lost my whole train of thought messing with y'all. But yeah, Kiki said, yeah, she's like, there it is. Every time you're right, it's bigger than me. Because I just told y'all I'm gonna delete the whole video because I don't feel like I was crude. I was cute. So there it is. I'm gonna leave it up. I was gonna leave it up so I'm looking at y'all. Y'all got me distracted now. I'm gonna leave it up so that I can demonstrate what I'm saying. You're right, it's bigger than me because y'all need this message. So I'm not gonna ruin it for the people that will see this later tonight because everybody doesn't obviously get on for Morning Joe. But I'm gonna leave it up because they need this message. They need all this love now. But you're gonna have to look at my trash can. And so there you go. Live your life. Now, let me get a Kuan Yin card. Did I finish my thought? I think I finished everything I wanted to tell you guys. I just wanted to encourage you that this is bigger than you. It's bigger than them. It's bigger than us. We are us. And if we bind together, Sarah Tama, I think it's actually your hair. Listen. She talking about somebody. I'm sorry, wait, y'all cut up in the chat. Just give me 1 second. Those of you who watch and try to get the message, give me 1 second, because I'm here for all of this. Somebody, that's a beautiful trash can. Now somebody said I need a new trash can. Look, listen. Don't let them little things bother you. Keep it moving. Jesse Bonbon said, bump all that. She said, okay, I'm looking at Sharon G. She said, okay, now I need to restart. Dang. What a way to get a message through. Sorry, sister. Thank you. Nikita said, we love you unconditionally. We still love you unconditionally, no matter what you were wearing or doing. We are in your house. I know that's right. Kiki to my look, you gonna get this trash today. You gonna get this trash. Yeah, you gonna get this trash can today. Hey, trash can. And somebody needs to see that over my you need to see that over my shoulder because I'm not gonna say it. I'm not. We almost took a turn. I'm not gonna say it. Hold on. Let me go back into glory. Y'all got see what happens. Y'all pull me down to the earth. See what happens? Because it's bigger than me. It's not. It's not about me. This is bigger than you. It's bigger than me. I'm sitting. You know what I mean? I was up in there channeling with a shadow on my nose, and look, y'all all sitting there going, Should I say something? But that's okay. That's a message within a message. We'll talk about that Friday night when I unpack it because I'm gonna talk to my guides about this. And I'm gonna say, like, what's that? But I feel like it's about humility. You never get too high. It doesn't matter. I don't care if you got 100 million followers or whatever you call yourself. You never get too lofty to remember where you came from or remember that you are not above reproach. Okay. Anything like that. Of course, you're limitless and all that stuff. That's not what I mean. I'm just saying, even it doesn't matter what level of success you gain in your level of success you gain. There's always going to be something that helps you remember. Okay, yeah, Okay, right. Okay, yeah, that's right. That's right. You know what I mean? So I'm telling y'all, this is really good. This is really good. So let's get to the cards. Mm. Ooh, that was funny. All right. So I told y'all on the floor when I was on the telephone, for some reason, the nothing is yet set in stone card from Moonology deck. Moonology deck was over there. She's so silly. Nothing's yet set in stone. Immutable moon. That mean mutable means changeable. Change. It changes. I believe that water signs are mutable. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, those signs are mutable. They can change. They can go with the flow if they want to easily, right? But and I say that because I do have water in my chart. That's why I say it. I'm not talking about anybody. But it said the card was like over there behind me, over there by that rug almost, if y'all can see it behind me. And I'm sitting here and I was like, why is that card over there face down? Like I don't know how it fell when it came out of my hand when I was transporting the cards I was going to use, but it was there and I just smiled because I had already had the title that this is bigger than you. You know what I mean? This is bigger than them. This is big. This is bigger than you, right? And it was like nothing is yet set in stone. And again, I was talking to somebody that is getting ready to embark on what may be a long journey legally. You know what I mean? In that arena, I'm not going to touch it because there's certain things that we can't say because we get dinged on these platforms. But it was like, don't think just because this is that's how it's always going to stay, because one beautiful thing about a contract is you can break a contract or you can change. Things change is what I'm saying. I know it's in writing, but that doesn't mean anything, which is why I was telling y'all about that man who I knew was a narcissist, but I've never seen him fail. I'm telling you, everything he's ever wanted to get or do, he's done. Nobody tells him no. And it's almost like magic. All right. It really is. And because in his mind, see, his monkey mind or his mind doesn't go run away with him. In his mind, he's like, I deserve that. This is what I want, and I'm going to get it. So you can say no all day, and he'll say, well, how about this? Well, what if we do this? Well, we're going to do this. Or I'm just going to do this. And for some reason, it always works out. And I'm just saying, take a page from that book right there. You know what I mean? It's going, if this is being brought to your doorstep, whatever this challenge or whatever this obstacle or whatever these outside circumstances, these things that are coming converging on your life, and I'm quiet, I don't mess with nobody, I'm just trying to live my life, I'm trying to raise my children, I'm just trying to work at my desk, whatever your story is, I'm just trying to be in love, or I'm just trying to heal, I'm just trying to make sure I don't get hurt, I'm just trying to make sure nothing, I don't get uprooted from where I am, I want to stay comfortable, I've worked hard for this place that I'm in, all of that, all of those things. You got to know that if things are allowed to converge on your peace and your joy, some of y'all on your boundaries, if things are allowed to come nigh you, near you, then you better know that nothing is yet set in stone. I don't care what the papers say. You know what I mean? I don't care about that. You are not only an exceptional person, but there will be exceptions made for you. If they have to change laws and bylaws, if they have to switch up protocol, if they have to rearrange some things, they will do that. They just showed me a wedding party. I don't know why, but I'm seeing it very clearly. It's like a wedding reception and the tables are round. If you want your colors to be black, gold, it's literally metallic gold and white. I see black, gold, and white. I don't know. And that's interesting because it's red roses. Okay, whoever this is, you really, yeah, you real special. Like in a good way. I'm not being funny, but interesting colors. But I'm saying those are the colors I'm seeing. And now that I'm thinking about it, those colors probably represent something else, which I'll get to, because gold is refined by fire. Fire in this instance, we will have as the heat that's on you. Because some of y'all feel like y'all in a frying pan, you're in a skillet, the heat is on. All right, the pressure's on. All right, that's what I'm hearing. But anyway, they're showing me a wedding reception. And there are extra people standing outside before the bride, because I can see the bride. She has like what do you call that thing? It's strapless, but what do you call the thing? It's a certain cut, heart decollete, something, but it's bustier. Thank you. It's like a pearl bustier, and it almost frames her bosom, and then it's cinched at the waist, and it's like this Cinderella, like a hoop skirt. I don't know what it's called. Y'all help me. But I'm saying, it's like a big hoop thing. All right. I don't see the groom, but I know he's somewhere. But anyway, the bride can't come in yet because there are people. I don't know if they're late or whatever. I'm saying all that to say to you, I see the people that are helping, that are the staff making room. They are rearranging. They're bringing out tables. They're bringing out one table and they're setting it and everything. I don't know where they get these extra settings from, but I'm just saying to you, this is your place. Your place is being prepared. If somebody told you no, that can never happen for you, or this is what you're going to need to do, and that's how it's going to have to stay and be, and da da da. Don't let your monkey mind say, well, this is how it ends. I just accept defeat. Don't you accept defeat yet? Don't you fall on that sword yet? Shabadaba. That because that sword represents your truth. Don't you fall on your truth. Don't you fall. You better stand in your truth. Okay, you know what I mean? And I didn't say force it. I just said stand in your truth. You, by the mere fact that some of you are deciding to stand instead of concede, and this is not for those of you who know you're supposed to be compromising, so don't get it twisted. Don't get confused, okay? Don't get confused with what you're hearing me say, because we talk to a lot of people. Those of us who deliver messages, we talk to a lot of people. Okay, so where the message is very broad, but I'm saying if you know in your heart, because your heart's going to tell you, if you know you're supposed to be compromising and trying to work with somebody, then do that. But if you know that you're supposed to be standing your ground, you are not supposed to take this lying down, or you're not supposed to listen to one more lie or have one more conversation or what, you know what I mean? You have to stand in the truth that you know, then you better stand. Don't you fall on that sword just because it would be the easier thing to do. This is not about you. It's bigger than you. We just need you to stand in the gap. We just need you to stand for righteousness. And when you do that, there's preparations being made for you. Okay, there's preparations being made for you, because why they keep, and it's still over there. I still see, literally, it's a wedding reception over there in my family room, right? I'm pointing at it because it's real. I can feel like I can reach out and touch it. But I'm saying that to say that they didn't even, I don't know if they didn't RSVP, because some of y'all didn't respond back. If you were worried because, oh, I should have responded, or I didn't respond. Thank you, Jesse Bonbon. Whatever. I didn't do what I was supposed to do. I didn't follow up with this or something like that. It doesn't matter. If you show up, it's shaman. If you show up, if you show up, they're going to make a place for you. They're going to move things around and shift things for you. And then we'll start the show. And then the bride will come in. We're not going to start until everybody is. We're not going to start until everyone is seated. You see, we're not going to start till everyone is calm, because there's Reba Shanda, because this is bigger than you. This is bigger than you. Okay? Are y'all following me? Let me pause right there. So don't worry if you didn't answer or reply. You can do it now. If this message is hitting you, you can do it now. Go ahead and send the email, sign the paperwork, call the doctor, call the lawyer, call the people, whatever you need to do. Make the phone calls that you didn't make because you were trying to figure out what you were going to do. When you were trying to figure out the move to make and trying to calm your spirit and calm that monkey mind that was telling you, if you do that, this is going to happen, because many of you have been accosted or assaulted by a spirit of fear, by an energy of fear around you, false evidence appearing real. You didn't see anything happening because there was nothing happening, but your monkey mind told you that they're going to do this and they're going to take that, and these people going to know this, and then what about that, and then watch this is going to happen, and wait till so-and-so finds out, and if so-and-so finds out, they're going to tell this, and when that happens, they're going to try to do that, and you got that thing that you need to take care of, because then when they find out about that, that's what I'm talking about. Thank you, Kels, but that's what I'm talking about. Don't worry. Control that monkey mind. Control that monkey mind. There's a scripture that says God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power, of love, and a sound mind. Power, love, sound mind. Power, love, sound mind. If that's all you have to say when your mind starts to race, power, love, sound mind. Make it a chant, baby. Make it a power, love, sound mind. 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 That's what you have been given. You have not, don't sit there and run scenarios in your head. Because watch, because the bride will wait. The show doesn't start till you get there. Eh, Shamanda. Nothing can happen until you show up. You see what I'm saying? The bride will wait. You know why? Because the bride understands that everybody came to celebrate her that day. All right. I don't know why we're doing the bride analogy because you are the bride, but I'm saying you better know that a table is being prepared for you. You the bride, you the guest, you're everything because there's a bigger picture. It's not about you. Nothing is yet set in stone. Okay. She didn't want to turn the people away. If they made the effort to get there, listen to me. Listen to what I just said. I said the bride's not going to turn any of the people away that made it there, even though they didn't RSVP. If they made it there, then they want it to be there for whatever reason. That doesn't matter now, but get them seated so that I can come in my grand entrance. In other words, it will still be there for you. The bride, hold on. That message was so good. I lost the message. It came back and went out again. Now I got to regroup. Because that thing, if you make the effort to get there, 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 there will be a place prepared for you. Which reminds me, and I'm going to get off. I'm not going to be much longer. Thank you for being here. Which reminds me, I heard, let me say it like this. Let me give the intro. You live with you every day. You live with you every day. So you know that your life is changing. Some of y'all lives have been turned upside down by circumstances, and in a good way though. I mean, it probably was tumultuous at the time, or maybe you're still coming through some tumult or some chaos, but you're starting to understand that it's bigger than you, right? And so you don't even recognize yourself sometimes. Maybe you're talking differently. Maybe you're eating differently. Your body's changing. You don't even know your body. I was telling somebody yesterday, someone beautiful, that you probably look at your own hands and be like, these are my hands. Like you're starting to see yourself like you've never, ever seen yourself before. That's because you're changing every day. You don't really see it like someone who hasn't seen you in a while or is not up close and personal with you, like they would notice it because you are different. And I'm here to tell you that you're different. I'm your confirmation. You're different than you were last year. We started the stream with that. I moved over literally to the exact spot I started at a year ago. And then throughout the year, I've been in all different rooms and in different places and showing hands or face or that. And it's going from just straight to roll to oracles to reading the book to no book. And you know what I'm saying? We've been evolving with each other. I said all that to say, it was actually Barbara. I can say that because she's on here. Barbara likes to send me things all day. She texts me songs or whatever she wants to do, she does it. What? But she was showing me a license plate. I believe she was showing me 444 because that's what she does. She tracks syncs all day. Like, because that's all she does is get syncs all day. Because if you're seeking, if you're searching, you're going to find it. If you stay open, you're going to really not stay connected, but see what the spirit is doing with the connection to you, with you, right? So she was sending me this video and I heard a voice that I didn't recognize, but I sort of recognized. And I remember thinking to myself, that woman preaching. I remember thinking to myself, y'all, it was me. It was my voice. I didn't even recognize my own voice. And she was just showing me in the video, like the card. She said, I can't make this stuff up. That's her line. I can't make this stuff up. But I hear her listening to somebody and it's my voice. And I'm like, and I'm saying literally, and the kingdom of heaven suffereth violence and the violent. And I'm like, whoosh, and then I realized that's me. That's me. I hear my voice and don't even recognize it. First thing I was saying was, why was I talking so loud? And then I remembered that I've always talked kind of loud. But I'm saying, y'all get me? Do you feel me? Some of y'all are hearing your voice. You're listening to your voicemail and changing it because you're like, that don't even sound like me. You know what I mean? But it's like, that's me plus more. That's me plus one. I just heard plus one. I got a plus one. That's me plus one. I hear somebody say, you came to the wedding and didn't even tell somebody you bringing somebody. You didn't even, you know what I mean? Somebody just came. That's what I mean. And the wedding, by the way, is still, the reception is still right there. Y'all still see it. But it's like you're gonna go to a place and bring some folk with you, and people ain't gonna even know you brought folk with you, but they still gonna say, how many more chairs you need? Okay, there's 4 with you. Come on. We knew you were coming. We were making space for you, but you got 3. See what I'm saying? You and everything that is connected to you will be coming in. There's gonna be a place made for you. Now, I say this again. Let me go back to what I was saying. So I was listening to that and I was like, man, that sounds like me preaching. And then there was that word again, full circle. Full circle. And I heard Spirit say, I never told you to drop anything but the rules and the limitations. I never told you to change much about yourself. I just wanted you to be more of what you already are. Oh, Shama, more of what you already were. Oh, Shamanda, watch this, more of what you already will be. I'm going to say that again for the people in the back. I'm going to say that again for those of you who watch the stream at night in your bed and you're not in the morning, but it's in the evening, Joe. So evening, Joe, I'm going to say it for you guys. I said, when I heard my voice and I did not even recognize my own sound, because I said that behind the pulpit in my, I would say, other life. Many times I've said that scripture, many times. But for some reason, it didn't sound like me yesterday because because it had a little more weight to it. It had a little more spurs with it. It had a little more, instead of reciting, I have lived it. I was telling y'all some place that I know, a place that is real within me. And so I was speaking. And that's what I've noticed about the voice that I heard that I didn't even recognize as my own. Because I say, whoever that is, they fully convinced. They are fully persuaded and fully convinced about what they speak. Okay? The violent taken by force. Okay, and I am that force. You know what I mean? And so I was like, wow. And I said that now. Did that thought go right out of my head? Bring it back, Spirit. Man, and when it gets hot, when it gets high in here, man, they come so fast. They leave, they come, they leave, they come. That's why you have to catch when you're in that wind, when you're in that vortex, you just got to hold on, baby. You just got to hold on, especially those of you who give messages to people. When that wind, y'all know what I'm talking about, if you know what I'm talking about. When that wind starts to spin and those messages start flying in, you have to literally brace yourself and try to tune in to one, get on one frequency and hear one message, because they're constantly coming. It's constantly spinning. It's nothing but all I'm hearing is talk. And every time I look somewhere else different in different spaces, I see different pictures, and then I want to talk about that picture. That's what you're seeing when you're dealing with people that are channelers or psychics or tarot readers, whatever you call these light workers that are out here doing the work and doing this thing. And those of you who are stepping into this, all I can say is brace yourself. That's why, like I say, to ground myself, it's partly because I just like the way coffee's starting to taste for me, and it keeps me up because I love caffeine. But a lot of the reason why I have coffee is so I can hold on to something real, because when I'm in that space, I can feel eternity. I can feel myself being part of everything. Now let me go back to what I was saying. Let me sip though. I hope I made that clear. Now my ear is ringing. Shamanda, y'all ears are probably ringing now. Some of y'all, the ear ringers, here we go. But here it is. So when I heard that, I said, so I had lived something, but I heard Spirit say, I didn't tell you to change. I didn't tell you to not be preachy or teachy, treachy. You know what I mean? Because see, I did that, preach, teach, and then brought it together when I met you guys. Treach. That's where that term comes from. I'm a treach. I'm a preach a little bit, but I'm a teach. And I know when I start teaching a concept, I get kind of preachy because my preaching can get kind of rhythmical. I know how I flow because I'm a musician. You see what I'm saying? And that's what, and you see, Spirit was like, I never told you to get rid of that. That's why that's all you did was add on. All you did was make it better. You make me better. And then he said, I told you to be more of who you are. And I told you to be more of who you will be. And I told you to be more of who you were. Did y'all hear what I just said? You see how there's no time. It's all at the same time. I told you, I never told you to drop your past that you came from, only the limitations. I told you to drop the fear. I told you to drop the confusion. I told you to drop the fear of judgment and persecution. That was another life. You know better now. Now in this life, I need you to be every single version that you have ever been. Your Akashic records are open and they're converging on this lifetime now. So Spirit said you're going to be more of who you used to be. You're going to be more of who you are, and you're going to be more of who you will be right now. So that's why when you heard your own voice, it sounded familiar yet different, but you recognized that it had more power. And that's all this is is about, you guys. This is bigger than you. Everything that you're going through, everything that you're breaking off and breaking away from, everything that you're adding to yourself with your new understanding and your higher level of consciousness is coming to bear on this lifetime now. And you are not going to mess this thing up, but you have to be strong. You have to be resolute. You have to be determined. You have to be passionate about who you are and what you are becoming. And you have to be passionate about who you used to be, because a lot of the things you learned in the past, even in this past lifetime, is going to come to bear on this life now. That's the only reason why these lessons are coming towards you. That's the only reason why you're having the particular kind of challenges that you have, because a version of you already knows that you won. Rebebe, Shama, what? I just said, because a version of you already knows that you won. You won now. You just are not there yet. Just keep walking, and Kairos and Chronos will kiss. Does that make sense? Does that make sense, you guys? Keep going. That's why we're out here saying keep going. There are those that have dreams. That's why everybody has their own little spot, their own little place. That's why we have people that dream, and they dream about things before they happen. It's not really a dream. They just skipped it through the timeline. And now they can bring you back this wisdom. Well, I saw you doing this and it didn't. And then you go, oh my gosh, it happened just like you said. That's why everybody has different or multifarious gifts. So we can help each other. You know what I mean? So we can help each other. And so if you're not a dreamer that dreams the future, right? Then just don't worry. Ask your spirit guides. Ask Holy Spirit to send you somebody that has dreams like that. They'll get in your energy. You'll connect with them. Don't worry. We're all connected. That's why you don't have to pick up the phone and call somebody every day. You can simply tune into the portal of your heart and you'll know exactly where they are or what you need to know about them, because you still even do have a level of privacy and intimacy. I'm just going to say privacy and protection. Everybody doesn't know everything about you, every detail, every nuance. No, because that will make you feel something. That just like if you knew your ascended masters and angels are always around you at all times. Wouldn't that make you feel awkward when you're in the room with your boo and y'all about to Shimando Rabasi? Do you want your grandmama saying you to my, yeah, daddy? That's not how it works. That's not how it works. They're always around you, even if they got to stand out in front of your house. You know what I mean? And when they see you, they don't see you. They see your aura. It's like orbs of light moving through the house. You know what I mean? So you can be in the shower and do all that. You can do the thing. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why I went there, but somebody need to know that. Like, does my mom, especially if your mom passed, bless your heart, because a lot of people are missing their moms right now. Their moms on the other side. But I'm telling you, it's like a group of mothers that. Now that was a funny picture, but I just see mothers walking with like casserole dishes. Now, if your mom wasn't a good cook or she liked to cook, I don't know, but I know as a seer, they're showing me that, because I'm just saying your mama loves you. Your mom is still around you. Your mom misses you. Your mom knows you miss her and all that stuff. But especially at this time of year, and again, if I could express the love that I'm feeling from these moms that are just like, watching is what I'm saying. It's like they really, really, really want you to know I love you, but you're gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay. Be strong, like I taught you. You know what I mean? Be strong, like I am. Oh, wow. See, I said I am because they're right, but I was in this lifetime, because again, it's energy. They're not gone. They're just transitioned from this dimension. You can always find them. Tune into the portal of your heart. So that's an extra message. All right. If I didn't tell y'all, I'll say it now. But that another thing that's arising in me as far as my own personal journey is communication with the dead. I would say the Bible calls it necromancy, but I can't really call it that. But I get it. But that for some reason, people on the other side want to talk with me, talk through me, to give messages to you. And so, like I said, I got a bunch of mamas that are just like wanting you to know, especially, like I said, those of you who are missing your mom at this time of year, missing her presence, missing her smell. Okay. Shando Rabasadai. It's so much love and protection and safety that is being sent towards you from the spirit realm, and just know that. Okay. And just know that. All right. Mm, all right. I think that's it. Okay, you guys. All right. So let me give you this message. My son just texted me something about audition. He's getting ready to audition for another play. All right, so you guys, let's get a Kuan Yin card. Thank you so much. Then we're going to take our intuition for a spin. I think we came, we saw, we conquered. I love the way y'all hang out with me, man. I'm telling y'all are so good. What are y'all doing? Are some of y'all driving? You're welcome, Sharon G. Are some of you guys driving? Are some of you guys like in your house cleaning up? Are you laying in bed just listening to streams? I don't know. So funny. I was wondering what y'all are doing in the mornings. My vision when I started this was seeing folks driving on their way to work, or just in the morning driving, and it's just like almost like a morning show, like a radio show. You know what I mean? You're not really looking, you're listening. All right, Kuan Yin says, sound the fierce flute. There's the card. Sound the fierce flute. Look at that picture, you guys. Wow. Let me look at that right quick. Trying to see her body. Okay, I see her body now. Yeah. She looks very flexible. Okay, so it's card. Look, of course it is. It's card number 29, which is an 11. Nice. So it says, discernment empowers you to make choices that are aligned with your spiritual intentions. Like a fierce sounding flute, cutting through all vibrations with purity and intent, your discernment allows you to stay true to your values and spiritual destiny without getting caught up in distraction. Did we not talk about controlling that monkey mind? Now let me start from the beginning. Now remember, this is about how to control that monkey mind, because we said that. Here is your advice. Discernment is yours because it empowers you to make choices that are aligned with your spiritual intentions. That's what discernment means. So next time you hear the word, use your discernment. Now you know. My discernment empowers me to make choices that are aligned with my spiritual intentions or even your destiny. In other words, things that are good for you. Things that are good for you. As long as you do things that are good for you and everybody would do that, things that are good for them, then you would realize that it's not about you. Okay? Whatever else is happening is bigger than you. It's the spirit orchestrating events to get a certain or a specific outcome. So all you have to do literally is mind your business. All you have to do literally is make sure you make your choices and decisions based on your spiritual alignment, your connection to spirit. How do you know you're connected to spirit? Because you don't feel fear, because there is no fear in love. Because when you are feeling connected and loved and supported by spirit, then fear cannot stay there. Fear will not even rear its ugly head, but it's when you feel like there is something between you and God, spirit, creator, source, universe, is when you start letting that monkey mind rule you or lead you. And that falls into the ego desires. I just want to protect myself. I just want to avoid conflict. I just want to not have this happen. That's what happens. But it might be spirit saying, no, you are protected and guarded and guided by me. So stand up, stand in your power, and I will take care of the rest. And again, discernment is you making choices that are aligned with your spiritual intentions. Second sentence. It says, like a fierce sounding flute, cutting through all vibrations with purity and intent, your discernment allows you to stay true to your values and spiritual destiny without getting caught up in distraction. If you wish to grow spiritually through love, joy, peace, and abundance, then discerning between higher and lower vibrational choices is helpful. If you want to grow spiritually through love, joy, and abundance, then discerning between high vibration and low vibrational choices is helpful. That's simple. Don't let your monkey mind cause you to make choices that are not helpful. Don't go to the lower vibrations, because that's not going to be helpful for your spiritual alignment. Stay high. It says, it is wise to be accepting of all life and not to judge people or situations as good or bad. That's wisdom. Don't judge. Don't judge people, places, situations as good or bad, because first of all, it's a waste of energy, because you have to understand that everything is on a continuum and everything is it's happening in perfect divine order and divine timing. So don't say that's good or that's bad. Just be like, it is what it is. Leave that monkey mind alone and just know it is what it is. And you are forever presently connected to love. It also says some are more pleasant than others, and yet sometimes a challenge can turn out to bring us great growth and opportunity. And that's what I'm talking about. This is bigger than you. It's bigger than them. They're not bad. They're not good. It's not anything. I know what it feels like. Yes, that's a fact. But the truth is, it's all being orchestrated for your highest good. It also says, however, this does not mean that we are wise to abandon the power of choice. We can use our discernment to be guided on our path to the most joyful, uplifting, and helpful experiences for our soul growth. Discernment is not judgment. It does not render some things better or worse than others. It is the power of selection based on desire or intention. Discernment is the power of selection based on desire or intention. What is your desire or intention? I want peace. So what choices do you need to make in order to get your peace? How do I know that? Follow your heart. Do you feel peace when you say, I'm just going to let it go? Do you feel peace? Yes? Then good. If you say, no, I'm going to stand and fight this. If you still are staying up at night and you don't feel good about it, then no. Your peace is your measure. And somebody might be saying, no, I really, really feel like I need to undertake this. I really, really feel like I need to stand up to this. You feel peace about that? Yeah, I feel good about that. Now that makes me feel better. Now I don't feel put upon. I don't feel bullied. I don't feel intimidated. I don't feel slighted. I don't feel cheated. I don't feel singled out. You know what I mean? That's how you know. That's what your discernment does all day, every day. That's what your discernment does all day, every day. It says your discerning powers are growing, and you are capable of greatest discernment when you listen to your heart and are able to let go of fear and shame, which can cloud your perception. Monkey mind. Your discernment is growing. You hear that? And you are capable of the greatest discernment when you listen to your heart and are able to let go of fear and shame. Because fear and shame cloud your perception. Fear and shame, low vibrational energies. Fear and shame are rooted in the root chakra, the ego desires. Fear and shame. And it clouds your perception. Your heart is the truest version of you. Your heart is the truest, purest part of you. Trust the portal of your heart. Everything resides there. Out of it flows the issues of life. Okay? Also, it says you are in need of seeing a situation in your life from your heart rather than appearances. Woo, Shama. Nothing is yet set in stone. You see how the message ties in? I just pulled the card in front of y'all. You see what I'm saying? But we had nothing is yet in stone before I started the stream. You see how everything ties in? In other words, you can't make this up. You can't. You just can't. If you tried to make it up, if you made it up, it'll be something different because it's whatever you make it. If you made this up, it would be something different than what it is now because it has to be whatever you make it. That's how much of a great manifester and creator that you are. Oh, Shamanda Rabaso. Did you hear that? Did you get that? I love it. I'm here for it. So actually, you can make this stuff up. Oh, I could stay on here another hour, but I'm not. And I do. Anyway, let me read the last sentence. So it says, let me read that sentence again because I know it says you are in need of seeing a situation in your life from your heart rather than from appearances. Don't be afraid to trust your own vision, beloved. It will help you live your truth and take good care of your own soul. That's this card right here. Kuan Yin, thank you. Sound of the pierced flute. And it's funny, I'm sorry, I said pierced, but fierce flute. It's funny because a flute, you know, because my son, interesting, my son plays the flute as well as keys. But they picked that of all the instruments, why not a trumpet? It makes me feel like because the flute is such a delicate, those of you who understand, a flute is kind of a dainty, I would call it a dainty instrument even because the way you have to hold it. But it's interesting that it said the sound of the fierce flute. Anyway, that's a whole nother message because there was something in there that I can unpack, but I'm going to leave that alone because we need to take our intuition for a spin. You guys, we've been on here for an hour. And when I started these things, I wanted them to be 20 to 25 minutes. What in the what? But I love it. We having a good time. The message is the message. I can't, cut it off. I could try to cut it off, but it's not gonna work. All right. All right, you guys. Kiki, your daughter playing the flute. That's what I'm talking about. All right, you guys, here we go. Ooh, Tanae says Spirit has been leading you towards the flute. The flute is soft and sweet. Yeah. I was meant to make this live. Hey, girl. Seductive Bella's, Sashay, you know what your name is, girl. Hey, Seductive B. I'm not going to say BS. That'd be funny. All right, you guys, I'm shuffling right now. Here we go. Take your intuition for a spin. When the cards are going to come out, the first thing that comes to your spirit, the first thing that comes through your heart is by way of messages for you or guidance for you. That's the thing that Spirit is dealing with you about, okay? This is your answer. So go ahead and make your request known right now while I'm shuffling these cards. Make your request known. What do you want to know? What advice are you seeking right now? Because here we go. Jumper, no, yeah, okay. That was easy enough. 3 cards, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 cards going to come out. We're going to do them all. Y'all ready? One by one. Improving health. Those of you who've been feeling ill or sick, if you know somebody that's been feeling ill or sick, they're going to get better. We said that early this week, I think. I remember that card. We also talked about no stress. This is my no stress, don't stress out card, okay? So their health is going to be improving. If this is you that's dealing with some health challenges, your health is going to be improving. Boom. All right. Am I clarifying? Did I do it again, you guys? Did I just do it again, you guys? I'm not clarifying. I'm just going to read the cards. I'm not going to talk. Or am I? Communicate clearly. Okay? Communicate clearly. All right. Boom. Look at this one. Be assertive. Be assertive. Stand your ground. That's that stand your ground message. Be assertive. Okay? Last one. There's something better. There's something better. All right. Let's get some timing, you guys. Think about what you're thinking about. When? How long? Not long. When is this thing happening? When? How long? Not long. When? To me, I want to know when. Here we go. Oh, there it is. All right. One card came out. Take action. Take action. Okay? Do it. Do it. All right? I'll leave it right there. Now, y'all done messed around and I have my day clear until about 5 o'clock, I think. So y'all may see me back again. Am I losing focus? Oh, no, it's the thing. But y'all may see me again. Thank you so much for being here. You guys are awesome, as always. I love each and every one of you, and there's nothing you can do about it. Patreon, I think I sent the link. Yeah, I did send the link out. For some reason, it's acting crazy trying to send the link to the mailing list, but I will get on that today. That's another thing I'm working on. But thank you so much for being here, you guys. Thank you, Barbara, Tamika, Best Dog and Moderators this side of glory. Kiki said it's my personal reading. You so funny. I'm glad you're good. You're good, Seductive. Annie, thank you. You talk. That's what you do. Don't apologize for that. We love to hear you and see you. Oh, thank you, Annie. Oh my gosh. This is so random. But Annie, are you a white woman? Annie McKinley? Are you a white woman or a black woman? It's not a big deal to me, but I'm gonna be honest with you. When I talk to you, I see a white woman. So we'll talk about that if you are in fact African American. But I'm just saying. No, you just say you the. Hey Sharon, thank you so much. Hey Erica B, love you. You welcome. Bless you. Miss Colston. Hey Babs, you working today? Thank you, Sherry. I know, guys, I love being here with y'all in the morning. I do. It's so much fun, even if my nose is bleeding. and it's not. And I do. I don't know why I keep saying that. Where's Annie? I'm waiting for her. She a sister. Girl, you was Annie, you need to call me. You were a white woman in another life, baby. Out west, girl, for real. I don't know. Every time I see your name, I see Annie Get Your Gun. And that's a play. It's a Broadway show, but I'm saying, yeah, you're a sister girl. Oh my, yeah, you need to email me. I want to see what's up with your past lives. She said, just respectful. What? That's a whole thing right there. All right, you guys. Oh, and it got that's Aerosmith. Janie's got a gun. Jane. Actually, that's we shouldn't even. That's we're gonna leave that all the way alone based on what's going on in current events. But we'll have time. We'll say somebody on Patreon. I always think of Michael Jackson's Annie, are you okay? Yeah, Annie, are you okay? Thank you, Keisha. You're beautiful. Love you. All right, Trina. Hey, bless you. Monique Maverick Mitchell. All right, Monique Maverick. Sherry said you emailed me. Yes, Sherry, I got your email. Hey, Betsy. Girl, bye. Hey, Betsy. All right. All right, you guys. Mm. What? You both? Yes, both are pet. Okay, Amy. Okay, I had to see what you're talking about. I saw something that was talking about nothing. Anyway, I love you guys. Let me stop. Let me get out of the chat. I'll see you guys Friday. In person. You know what I mean. I'm looking forward to that. If you're not on the mailing list, go to my website, TheDivineMaverick.com, and jump on the mailing list. I'm not going to spam your stuff with a bunch of stuff. I don't even talk to you unless I want to give you this link to be on with us one Friday a month, which is First Friday, which is this coming Friday. So come and join us. Sunflowers and Mavericks, the ones that are support me on Patreon, we are getting together like we do, and I'm going to be preaching. I have to get some things out to you to finish the year strong. A very specific agenda on this Friday. So if you want to be a part of that, I would love to have you. It would be so great. And I appreciate you guys for all your love and support. Please tell somebody that you love them today. Tomorrow is not promised. Well, sort of, kind of, but you know what I mean. Be in the now. The only thing you have, the only time you have to create is your now. So tell somebody you love them and appreciate them. Let somebody know that you see them and hear them. If you have DMs and you're on the outs, even if you're not, send some love towards your DMs. They need it. Divine Feminine carries the weight of the connection and transmutes that negative energy that surrounds the connection in your evolution. I'll talk about a little bit deeper about that on Friday. When we get together. But just know that what the world needs now is love. That's all. That's how I'll leave. That's how I'll end it. What the world needs now is love. So don't think you're going to be blocked or stopped from anything that you want to do or have. Okay, there's nothing yet set in stone. Just because the rules are made to be broken, and the only reason why there are rules is because somebody didn't know how much or how far they could go, but because they did too much or they did too little. You know what I'm saying? So somebody had to put some sort of guidelines in place. I'm here to tell you that you supersede that. Okay, because of the virtue of who you are, you supersede that. So keep hope alive. Tell somebody you love them. Be loving. All right. Mwah. We are going to meet in person, Keisha. I love you guys. Bye.